He is one of the former Indian captains who is known for his fabled wrist. India has never lost a match when he scored a ton. He played almost 3 decades before instant cricket stormed into our lives, yet his batting style remains much talked about. G Viswanath has essayed his life in times in this wonderful account, Wrist Assured. He joins us today. So thank you very, very much for joining us on the broadcast. What is the message you want to convey to the T20 generation through this lovely account of yours? It's called Wrist Assured.
Oh, well, this T20 is, is really very exciting. And a couple of years back when we started, everyone thought how it's going to be. But certainly it's already, I think it's the 15th year, it's going on. And globally it's accepted and it's beautiful. It's very excited. And more so because, lots of youngsters getting into this IPL through their performance when they're very young. So they can showcase their talent, and they're coming from all over India. I'm talking about Indian players, and of course all the foreigners that participating in this is excellent, and is going every day is increasing its popularity. Everyone sees that. Yeah, it's lovely. That's what I convey through my book. It's all for all the cricketers, those who participate, all the team, they enjoy and also give enjoyment to the people around. And of course, the basic thing is winning the trophy, which every team is really looking forward to.
Right.
And all of us also looking forward to see that exciting this year edition too.
Sir, when we talk about the mindset of the T20 players, would you say it's not very different from the times that, you scored a 97 not out at Chepauk facing a fiery Andy Roberts?
Yeah, well, it's totally different scenario in the sense, when I played that 97, it was a test match. The mindset is the same, actually, even though it's 2020, because 2020, you got to play your shots from the word go. And there is also in that first 6 overs, you have this power play as well. So especially the openers, they look for big shots from the beginning. But whatever happens, if you have basic right, I think even this format you can get runs and consistently. I mean, all formats you need only consistency. That's really what every team and every player wants to be consistent performer. So that's what we're looking. Everybody is looking for that.
Well, let's talk about your fabled wrist. A wristy player like you still remains fans' delight. Do you think limited overs cricket has made the skill that you had more valuable?
No, well, I mean, nobody starts from the beginning that you want to become a wristy player. It just happens that how you develop your game from the beginning, once you get into that frame of mind, and people start, looking at you, and then they decide that, he's more of a wristy player, so that's how it starts. I never started when I started playing from the, tennis ball cricket I'm talking about, and I never thought that I'm going to be a wristy player. I just started as any other youngster. I played a lot of tennis ball cricket to start with. So that carried on to the bigger cricket later on. So, but I never changed anything. So ultimately, in the end, yes, the people said that I am a wristy player.
Sir, you have had a lot of influences, great influences during your cricketing journey. Tell us how Nawab of Pataudi laid a very strong foundation to your cricket career.
Oh, well, it's a huge influence, very huge for me. Well, because he was the captain of the Indian team then before that, 1 or 2 years, I played against him in the Ranji Trophy, because earlier he was playing for Delhi State, but later on he started playing for Hyderabad. So that's how, we became, we started playing against each other, in Ranji Trophy. Then when he saw me, of course, Mr. Prasanna told about me because Pras, as we call him, and he saw me in a local cricket here. Then he told Tiger Pataudi that this youngster looks very promising. And when I started playing against him, Nawab Pataudi in Ranji Trophy, he saw me. Then I got some 60, 70 runs against them, and then from there onwards, he just thought that I have something in me, and he literally, whenever he had a chance, he pushed me. That's how I started, playing under him in my test debut in '69
Lovely.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, let me ask you, who would be the GR Viswanath of modern day cricket? Can you name an Indian and a foreigner for me?
I can't really pinpoint that, because you can see most of them also. Everybody uses wrist sometime or the other without their knowledge, probably. Because you play a lot of strokes. And especially if you're talking about IPL or 2020, lots of strokes being played. So in that, the wrist comes into play very prominently. So everyone has got, but I feel that, just naming that so, but that most of them, they do play, but Virat can play all the shots through, through his wrist as well. And also, if I talk about the foreigner, I talk about, Steve Smith of Australia. He also uses brilliantly his wrist, and he moves across quite a bit and plays from outside the off stump to square leg to mid wicket, and very wristy player. I just two of them I'm just naming, but most of them they do play.
If you're watching the IPL this year, one player who has left an impression on you.
I can't really pinpoint again the same thing because there are quite a few. This 2020 is a day's game. Anybody can really play some big innings, or for that matter, 30, 40 runs. Also very, very useful for the side. And like other day, Dinesh Karthik, what a innings he played. He scored 60 odd runs within 30, 35 balls. And won the game for them, and he's been doing that, and because he's played a lot of cricket, already, and he won a few matches on his own, like in Sri Lanka. Who will forget that the last ball of he hit a six and won the game for India. So like that. So other day, just the day before, I think for RCB, what an innings, and he won the game. So I can pinpoint one or two of Dinesh Karthik, but there are quite a few players. They can win on their own to their team.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about international cricket and rewind to your times. You have had a lot of great contests against Pakistan. Perhaps the one that was your last tour was the most memorable?
Well, I won't say it was memorable because that was my last series. And, after that, I never played for India. And that too, after playing 91 tests, I was dropped. So what I can say is that to the people, those who are going to read the book, it's all written in that book. And whatever I wanted to say about Pakistan tour, everything is written in the book. I hope everyone reads that and they will make their own conclusion about that particular my last trip to Pakistan.
Let me ask you one last question. India versus Pakistan, the contest that modern cricket is missing, would you say so?
Yes, definitely, yes, because it's like it's a tradition thing. Like England and Australia, they have this Ashes series. I feel that for us, India, Pakistan is much more, compared to Ashes. We feel that it's a bigger competition between us, a healthy competition. I'm not saying in any other these things. I'm talking about sports. So naturally, we are missing that. I played a couple of series against them. I went twice to Pakistan. A lovely, lovely time we had. The players were so friendly, and I met some huge friends from Pakistan cricket team as well. And I mean, we are missing. I mean, definitely Indian team, those who are, in present this thing also, they are missing out playing against Pakistan, as a sport. Yes, definitely.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Viswanath, for talking to us and giving us your thoughts about the time that you lived in the middle and what you think about modern day cricket. And I'm sure readers will enjoy reading your account, rest assured. Thank you very much once again.